Attention.
Tina, why don't you start over?
Ahem. Welcome, fine ladies, to your first session of the most coolest game in the world, Bunkers and Badasses! As your bunker master, I will be spinning today's tale of fantasy and...
Wait, why the hell are we playing this kid's game?
Oh, you know, maybe because... Shut the hell up, Morty!
Tina? She's right, though. Shut up.
While our vault hunting buddies beat the slamma-jamma out of that Hyperion informant downstairs, I thought we could play a game. Now, pick your characters. You got the Necromancer, the Commando, the Siren...
Siren. Dibs. My Siren's name is Brick, and she is the prettiest.
Tina, why don't we just start now and figure that out later?
Come on, girl. You know we gotta wait for Roland before we start.
Tina, Roland's... You know Roland's not coming, right? He's not here anymore.
Yeah, he's probably running late or something. We'll just start now. So, like I said... Roll for initiative, suckers!
So, you want to hear a story, huh? Come. I'll tell you everything you need to know. On a planet called Pandora, daring warriors called Vault Hunters scoured the borderlands in search of treasure and power. But they weren't the only ones. Handsome Jack, CEO of Hyperion Corporation, wanted the vault and its secrets for himself. He and his robotic legions held the planet in an iron grip. The leader of the Vault Hunters was a brave man named Roland. He rallied an army of friends and warriors to fight Jack's tyranny. Closest to him was Tina, a young orphan explosives expert. She's a little, look, she's completely banana sandwich, bonkers, crazy. There was I. There was Brick, who only thinks with his fists. Mordecai, a sniper who lost his beloved Bloodwing at the hands of Jack. Torg, more explosion than man. Ellie, a master mechanic. And finally, Lily, a siren gifted with incredible powers. However, she was not the only siren. Jack's daughter, Angel, used her powers to manipulate and betray the Vault Hunters. Though she turned on her father in the end, the damage was done. Jack was defeated, but at a heavy cost. Roland didn't live to see the victory his friends had earned. Sometimes a hero's reward is little more than a gunshot to the back at the hands of a coward. The ones Roland left behind still had much to do. But one little girl had some ideas for a story of her own.
Once upon a time, the Vault Hunters played a game.
The world is on the brink of going boom boom. This is our most desperate hour. Unless we make a stand here and now, we gonna die. Now. Roll for initiative!
What's initiative?
It says which order we attack in.
I punched the initiative.
What's going on? I wasn't paying attention.
Tina, why don't you start over?
Ahem. Welcome, fine ladies, to your first session of the most coolest game in the world, Bunkers and Badasses! As your bunker master, I will be spinning today's tale of fantasy and...
Wait, why the hell are we playing this kid's game?
Oh, you know, maybe because... Shut the hell up, Morty!
Tina? She's right, though. Shut up.
While our vault hunting buddies beat the slamma-jamma out of that Hyperion informant downstairs, I thought we could play a game. Now, pick your characters. You got the Necromancer, the Commando, the Siren...
Siren. Dibs. My siren's name is Brick, and she is the prettiest.
Tina, why don't we just start now and figure that out later?
Come on, girl. You know we gotta wait for Roland before we start.
Tina, Roland's... You know Roland's not coming, right? He's not here anymore.
Yeah, he's probably running late or something. We'll just start now. So, like I said... Roll for initiative, suckers! You arrive at the docks of Flame Rock Refuge. This place used to be really
second.
nice, until the handsome sorcerer messed everything up.
Hang on a second. I've got to... Holy crap, I don't know where my phone is. Ah, there it is. Hang on a second. I've got a... Alright, where are we here? I'll let this run. Once, hang on a second. Let's see. Jones Short, welcome to the stream. Varktech. What's Varktech? Agent, welcome to the stream. Oh, lordy, over there. Over there, what?
I say we head toward the town to investigate.
Sandbarb infrequent walks? That's funny. Alrighty. 2 fast travel destinations. We've traveled anywhere already discovered on the Pandorus. Yeah, so that's not going to happen considering it's a one-off. Oh, yeah, there it is. Yeah, it was over there. Oh, Lloyd refers to the game. Oh, okay. Holy
Lovely
mackerel.
day in Flame Rock Refuge. A far cry from...
Wait, didn't you just say the sorcerer messed up the town? Why would things be lovely?
Whoops. What I meant to say is, it's eternal night, and you hear spooky music, and the whole area kind of smells like butts and dead people.
Hey, this area kind of smells like butt. And dead people.
Yeah, obviously they're going to tell you all of this, since if you haven't played any of the Borderlands games, this would happen. Let's take them all. But I need to pick the one that I definitely want to stick with. Okay. Oops. Okay. Kind of weird having guns within like a D&D style universe, but then again it's also not, because you can do anything in tabletop. It doesn't matter.
Suddenly you're attacked by a horde of skelliemans. They start shooting at you.
Not the same one that I'm always used to. It's the L1 and R1, not the R1 and the R2. Or R2 and L2, I mean. Never mind. Ooh, I got an incendiary weapon. Lovely. I'm gonna swap that out with my sidearm because, well, it's incendiary. Good grief, man. Like, they aren't fleshy, though. They're not flesh, so, like, why in the world is this feeling like it is? Well, I leveled up, so that's good. Okay. Since you play any Borderlands forever and a day, yeah, same here. This is, I think when I first had played Borderlands 2, this was the first character that I was playing as, was the Gunzerker. Increase maximum health, all around regeneration, take damage from increases movement speed and reload for a few seconds. Inconceivable. Yeah, they got that from Princess Bride, especially given the fact that his name is Salvador. Shots not consume ammo. Lower health and shields, a greater chance of free shots. Ew. Increase fire rate for a short time. Oh, I gotta get the thing first. Okay, yeah. I'll get that one. There we go. Let's see. What in the world? This really sounds like... They probably really meant for this to happen, but this really sounds a little like some Skyrim music. You know, I think I know what my problem is. I've got this game with the field of view cranked all the way up. That's probably why it looks like they're so far away and I don't know where the heck they are. Maybe this might work better with it being on... Oh, or they need to level up before using it. Exactly, man. Makes sense. Oh, I just now realized the Joan who just mentioned something about VarkTech meant to say Vault-Tec. I don't know if that was having to deal with Fallout or Borderlands or both. Actually, Fallout did have something called Vault-Tec. I hate when games have really long names.
You get close to the entrance to Flame Rock Refuge.
That's the way this one
but
is.
Suddenly...
A handsome dragon. Area waypoint. Let's first find it. Oh, lovely.
The handsome sorcerer's pet dragon appears! Surprise attack!
Oh, I want to smack it.
Oh,
You try to attack the dragon, but your attacks do nothing!
okay, well, why are we doing this then?
The dragon attacks and... Critical hit!
Lovely.
Great. Are we done now?
Tina, you can't start your campaign with a boss fight players can't win.
Touche. Okay, everybody back up.
I wanted to kill something.
Okay, how about a new boss? He's a skeleton. And his name is... Mr. Bony Pants Guy?
Mr. Bony Pants Guy.
Does that work?
This pleases me.
What in the heck? Like, that didn't make any sense. Like... it just keeps toggling back and forth.
That's my favorite bit!
Alright,
Yay,
the road
trophy.
to Flame Rock Refuge is open.
I
Go there.
totes planned that,
Go, go, go.
boss. You totes planned. What? Guns are weak! They probably did mean to bring a little bit of Skyrim vibes. It just slightly sounds like a little bit of one of the overworld themes. Slightly. If it doesn't turn out to be a troll, you'd have to ban. Yeah. Yeah, no kidding. Okay. So, I got some new toys. I think. Yeah, I do. Wait a minute. I'm thinking. Ah! Oh. We'll get rid of this one because, well, I want stuff that has some stat boosts on it. Consumes 2 ammo a shot. Eee. Yeah, obviously we got that one. So. Okay. Map shows different waypoints and blah 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 blah. What the heck? Why was it shooting above them? Oh, it launches. So basically, I gotta aim down just for it to aim up to kill these things.
How you doing?
How you doing? That's kind of retarded.
I need ammo, badly.
Yeah, no kidding, dude. What in the name of mercy? Oh, down there. He doesn't have a head. What the heck? Oh, that's funny. But they don't have a head, they don't know where they're going, and they're not going to... They may or may not attack you. That's funny. Well, this is retarded, how that ran out. Like ornery rifle. I don't know if it was tracker bullets or not. It just looked like it was like where you would fire off Hammond of swift passing through.
Yeah!
Yeah!
Hammer!
Really? Oh, because that specific one that I've got is like that? That specific ammo type? Lovely. Let's have something that doesn't have a lot of shots in it, too. I know it's resisting, but I don't have any choice at the moment. I don't even think I could if I could change my weapons mid-battle. Okay, so it does pause it. I thought it was just going to keep doing it, like a frickin' Dark Souls game. So, this Moxie's Hail. All of these are... Let me think here. Trying to check some other things out here. Good grief. Yes, Twitter. I get it. Battlefield 2042 and all of its crappiness is on sale for $35, but I don't care. I wasn't gonna get it anyways. So wait, do I have like what I've got is a rifle. All of these are rifles except for the handguns. Lovely. Yeah, that helps. I have to find something that would actually be better in the handgun space. Wow, look at that, the bullet doesn't even reach him. Oh, wow, look, yeah. Don't tell me something is full. Handgun ammo's full? Wow, look, I actually managed to get something else. Dr. Ned Zombie Island. Yeah, you would think that it would be. At least to start out with. Finally, I've actually got reason to have a dag-blasted rifle. What the heck, man? I do not like this freaking gun. I never like using... It's right there! It's right there! Why the hell is it not hitting? I gotta get right up on it with a friggin' rifle? Wow, Gearbox, you sure don't know how guns work. If it was a shotgun, that would be understandable. Don't go and tell me I'm out of the friggin' bounds. Don't tell me that crap. You put this friggin' thing over here for me to come to. So don't go and tell me I'm almost out of bounds of the game. You put it over there. Idiots. I mean, that's the only thing I can know of it saying that. Couldn't be anything else. I'll just go ahead and...
What do I want? What do I want?
Really worried about that at the moment. Yeah, let's do this with the magazine size increase. Clearly that's a problem that I'm having at the moment. Let's do it again. $3 amongst the corpse. Oh, rock golems. Yeah, those look fun. Although, kind of really wondering, redeem token, taken token. Oh yeah, yeah, I forgot about this. Gun damage. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, I've got to go over there, but there's pretty much a couple routes to be able to take. What in the name of mercy was that?
Yeah!
Yeah! Oh, he's shooting things out of his chest. That's what it looked like. Kind of. Oh, they're fighting each other. kind of want to go this way, but kind of don't. Probably just gonna try to swirl through the town first. There's some dudes over there. Clearly, that was... Dadgummit. It's getting upset. That's funny. Maybe the accuracy is actually down on this, with it being like this. Well, this was pretty much a dead end. Son of Mandalore, welcome to the stream. How's it going? One of the best DLCs ever. Yeah, that's what I was hearing. This is the one shot that they ended up bringing out. You know, separate from Borderlands 2 itself. So, I'm actually interested. I haven't beaten any of the Borderlands games, even though I own them. I played through a few of them, a bit, but haven't beaten any of them. I think I got pretty, well, not pretty far, but I think I got more farther into Borderlands 3 with a friend of mine than I did with the other two games. And, of course, knowing how I like Dungeons and Dragons as well, kind of seemed like it was a bit of a no-brainer to me, especially considering they got it on sale right now for $5. It is originally 10, but the Game Awards ended up having where it's on sale for 10 or 5. Really think I should just be going the way of the mission first before I get involved in anything else. More so. Or I could just sit back and see if they would kill each other. Just sit back and let it happen. Oh, lovely, yeah.
Time to compensate!
Time to compensate? Is that what he said? That's funny. Holy guacamole. What in the heck? Where the heck? Oh, okay. Oh, so you jump off the moment I start shooting, yeah. This game, or this gun is like all over the place. I thought I had specifically turned off the vibration in this, but clearly it's just for the fact of it being when you're shooting. Which is a little irksome. I wish they would just completely turn the vibration off. Let me see something here. So obviously...
One of you's gotta go.
That's what it's starting to seem like. I need to have a pistol and a rifle because I gotta have two different ammo types. So, bunch of rifles and a pistol. But that's the only pistol that I've got. Oh boy. What could possibly go wrong with this one? Oh, that's nice. Yeah, I guess in terms of characters, yeah, I'll agree with that. I believe in terms of how their personalities were from what little I've played of them. I mean, I've always been an RPG guy. The only thing is I don't know, like the Borderlands in and of itself. Knowing, I mean, I play multiplayer games too. Very, like, rarely. It's not my go-to thing. I mainly play single-player stuff, so the fact that it seemed like the single-player for me was like, holy crap, I really need to play multiplayer with this, was probably one of the things that kind of kept me from pursuing it even more. Man, I can't swear slow reloading. I mean, especially given in a game like this, well, at least his head is gone. Oh no, his head isn't gone. I thought his head was gone. Good grief. I got this game set on easy and it doesn't feel like that. Well, actually it kind of does, considering not much shield is going away. I haven't had any of my health go away at all. And the Borderlands 3 that I actually had played with a friend of mine, I haven't heard from him in months. I don't know what in the world happened with him or what's going on, but he was like a local friend of mine, and then when I moved he wasn't local anymore, but still we would always try to get online and play a bit with certain things. Gosh, man. Shooty machine gun. Deals explosive damage. Oops. Actually, I think they've kind of increased, at least in this DLC, on how much you gain rewards. At least in terms of making it a standalone game. Maybe it was different in the full-blown version, but I could have sworn there was something up there, but I guess not. Hang on a second. All of that, well, no, not all of that is filled up. Honestly, no, I'm not, because I don't have an Xbox One or a Series S or X. I mean, because I'm going the disc route, like always. But I've never really gotten into Halo either, even though I have a 360 and an original Xbox. I just never really took the time to get into it or play it. And so I don't know, maybe later on in the future, when I can actually find a Series X, then maybe. Okay, so technically, I know I was over here earlier, but there may be some stuff over there. So before I go in there, it'd be a good idea to check out here first. I've got so many games on my backlog right now, I'm not really thinking about buying anything either, to be honest. Chubby Bones. What in the world? What in the world, dude? Like, he's level 3. Like, why in the world... Why is his health going down so gradually? Might be a better idea if I try to take these guys out first. If I can even get them. Good grief, dude. Oh, lovely. Yeah, great. What in the world, dude? Like, this doesn't make any sense. This does not make any sense at all. At all. Like, there isn't enough ammo around for me to use. The ammo isn't even working properly. The guns that they're giving me are, like, weak. And this was the only gun that even was worth the crap out of the other ones that I had. Man, screw this. I'm going in here. This is a waste of time. I mean, it really is. There's no reason for that thing to be so freaking bullet spongy. There really isn't at all. Especially given the fact that this is such in the early stages. There's no reason. I'm not playing with other people at the moment either. So, why would you do that? Oh crap, I'm gonna have to take the long way around because clearly it doesn't want me to be able to jump up here. Dude, I can get up there. Why in the world is it not letting me get up there? Really? Even glitchy Skyrim will allow you to try to climb up mountains you wouldn't mean to be able to climb up. Good grief. Yeah, I know it says resist when I fire, and I know they don't have flesh on them, but in terms of like the overall damage that's dealt out, this one actually ended up having the highest one. It was still doing some kind of damage, but I mean, if I would have ended up using one of the other ones, it would be doing even lesser damage. That's what I'm saying. It's like, why in the world would you end up going and giving a gun like that? And I know that apparently everything is supposed to be randomized, which random can be good or bad, and at this point it's bad, because you're basically giving a gun to somebody that is facing against hordes of undead, and the gun, its special ability doesn't even work against them. Well, that doesn't make any sense. I can understand the guns being random, but the deal is that try to focus it down a bit where the random guns that you get will actually put some type of damage towards them. I mean, I haven't faced any fleshy enemies yet. Chubby enemies normally drop loot. Yeah. I would have, I'd have figured as much. Actually, as a matter of fact, I kind of felt like it was going to end up giving me more. Considering the fact that it was taking me so long to take him down. That's another...
Hate doing math.
See, and like, some of this is the same... See, that's not even the same damage either. And the only things that I have is just rifles and pistols right now. So they're going to share those same ammo. Even then, this is telling me that this one was higher. Yeah, that's true, but no shotguns are popping up for me. The only thing that it's been showing has just been rifles. Rifles and pistols. Flame Rock outskirts.
You've entered the town of Flame Rock Refuge. In the distance, you see the town's scouting blimps, always alert in case of battles and stuff. What you gonna do now?
Not playing this game?
Let's talk to some townfolk.
A grand idea.
What you gonna do now? Now I actually get some ammo. Yeah, I'm kind of wondering if it's just the whole random gun aspect, or if it has to deal with the fact that the specific gun that class that I had picked. I'm kind of wondering if their randomization also has something to do with that too. Oh look, I have a grenade now. You know what? That really would have came in handy earlier. I mean, would it be funner and make more sense to play this with people? Yeah. But I don't believe there's anybody on right now that's on my friends list that would do so, and I don't feel like looking anybody up because I gotta go to work in a few hours, and if I do get in some multiplayer stuff, I'll get lost into it and lose track of time like I did last night when I was playing Genshin Impact with a friend of mine for 2.5 hours. Which I didn't mean to happen. Yeah, exactly. Only what you're proficient in, exactly. But I don't know. Can I go in here? Nope. It's an invisible wall. Why isn't there just like an auto loot thing? You just open up the case and whatever it can take, just take it. Not the guns, but the ammo. Because the ammo makes sense. The guns doesn't. What way did I come in? Oh, I went in from that way. Came in that way. Kind of wondering if... Oh, look, there's a spider. Oh, there's spiders coming. Oh, that's... Yeah. So we got some... Oh, lovely. Yeah, that's great. I just punched it. Punch and kill him. Oh, great. I'm poisoned. Grass spider. Always gotta have spiders in a D&D game. Just take your time, you know, you're not dying or anything, dude. I just might as well run up and punch him, is what I should do. Where you running away from? This is my gun. Oh, good grief. I was double pressing the jump button, thinking I was going to launch forward like I had been recently in Far Cry 6 with the jetpack that I have on. Be right back. Okie doke. Smash the egg sack. A double lovin' pounder. Wow. Everything is down. tried playing Back 4 Blood for a bit. But you want to go back and play Left 4 Dead? Yeah, I actually ended up getting a couple copies of Back 4 Blood when it was like 25 bucks on Black Friday, one for me and one for my lady. And I think we played it once or twice together. And she actually had played Left 4 Dead with a couple friends of ours. Well, actually, I think only one of them is a friend of ours now because we had a falling out with one or two of the other ones. But that's all in the ancient past. But I believe, I guess, she was digging that one, and she liked that one, and that was what this one was kind of supposed to be. But then again, when it had that card element in it, I thought it was kind of unique. And I'm pretty sure we'll end up going back and playing it again at some point. But they also have that offline mode that they're supposed to be putting into the game, which honestly they should have already had that in there in the first place to begin with, which didn't make any sense. But Smashing Pumpkins. Oh, challenge for Smashing Pumpkins. Okay. But anyways, so I had played it a little bit on my own, you know, just like with some random folks and whatnot, and I had never played Left 4 Dead. I knew all about it, and but just never had gotten around into it or nothing. And I found I don't know if I have both games or not. I have to check my collection, but I think I found either the first one or the second one, like for $5 brand new at a Goodwill, like a couple. Oh, lovely. We knew this was going to happen. A couple years ago, I believe is what it was. And we had, I opened it and checked it all out, but haven't actually played it yet. I'm just going to start punching. Kind of ticking me off a bit. Good grief. I keep forgetting about the whole melee thing. Offline solo play wasn't in the game from the start. Yeah, it didn't make any sense. Like, it's like, why in the world wouldn't you have that to begin with, dude? You have to be online to play with bots. Like, what? Like, obviously you start out, if you don't have people in your party, you'll start out with bots anyways. And whoever isn't in your party, the bots will take their place. But I was just like, that doesn't make any sense, because I was talking to a guy that I work with about it, because he had been playing it some on PC, and I was like, what? I was like, you mean to tell me that there's another company that's doing that again, putting a single player mode connected to a friggin' server? I was like, that doesn't make any sense. Not as good as Left 4 Dead. Yeah. I mean, I've never played those games, so I really wouldn't know, but I mean, if they were to probably go and remaster those games or remake them or whatever and bring them back, then I'd be definitely willing to give them a shot, and let's hoping they wouldn't screw it up. So clearly there's some things that I need to get to be able to access this catapult. I kind of feel like there's going to be some assault or something that's going to happen on the village. So, oh no, well, there's a chest up here, which obviously I cannot get to yet. I'd have to loose that, and it kind of seems like as soon as I do that, it's going to launch it all the way across the map somewhere, and I won't know where it is. That wouldn't surprise me in the least bit. Like, all the way over there somewhere. It's Mount Doom. Where I don't see Sauron's eye up over there. HD texture pack. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Flame Rock. It's a fast travel point.
The Queen hath gone missing. Maybe her bodyguard Eleanor knows where she went.
Why are you so dark?
Queen doesn't return. We shall never see the sun again.
Sounds like we should go find this Eleanor.
Oh, the humanity of it all. Sounds like he's taking a massive dump. Well, at least I know these things are going to be open. Open for me when it comes time for it. Alright, what the heck do we got going on here? Trying to check a couple things here briefly. Alright. Get off of the glitchy rock, thank you. What the heck? The Crysis remaster was awful. You know, it's crazy. It's crazy that it was like that because then they released that trilogy, and apparently now the Crysis remaster is a whole heck of a lot better. Fancy that, you know. They released the first Crysis remaster. I think what they did, they released the first Crysis remaster because they wanted to see how it was going to go over with people, which I'm thinking it didn't go over very well, knowing how problematic it was. And then they go and they release the trilogy, which apparently works a lot better. And I'm just thinking to myself, why didn't you just do this all at once? You know, it's like, wow, dude. Amazing. Hang on a second, I've got to, oh, I got a token thingy. So, I think I need to jack up the accuracy, because that's something that's happening right now. Daggum. No skill points. I'm going to lower the audio a little bit, because it's... What the heck is that? Oh, that sounds like my lady when she gets all worked up in a game. Except on a little bit more of a higher scale. I don't know anything! What do you mean? Yeah, because, I mean, I ended up getting the trilogy for half price. Actually, I don't know if the trilogy came out at 50 or 60, but regardless, when I got it for 30, from what I played, I like 2 better than 1, because I've only played a little bit of the first and second one, and so I'll get around to playing the third one too. Apparently, from what I've heard, the further you go along in the series, the better it is. Let's see here. Yeah, I need to lower this down a little bit, so... Did it actually lower it down, or did I have to actually click something to make it happen? Okay, it actually did. Good then. I don't want it squelching in my ears. Hey, it's the Borderlands symbol. It's the Hoarder Land symbol. So clearly, I don't know why, but when I first saw that, in the back of my mind I was thinking, are they trying to go and pay homage to Dark Souls? But then I didn't see a sword stuck in the middle of the fire, and then I was like, no, it's not. For the bonfire where you continue from. I'll just go in here and do the thing first. Ah, yes. Yeah. Usually like game design 101, take what works, you know, if it ain't broken, don't fix it kind of thing, and add more onto it. But the remasters, yeah, it was for the first one when it first came out, that's kind of broken. This dude just keeps running around in a circle around the village. That's just kind of funny. What the? Ooh. Ooh. That's a big old chest. That's like a unicorn chest, so apparently I need some kind of key to open that up with. Hey, Stock Explorer, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Remove manual saves. Yeah, that doesn't make any sense, man. I mean, I'm for auto saves, but I'm for manual saves too. Make manual saves great again. A lot of games do that though. Now, I mean, from the ones that I played, they have actually ended up having manual saves. A lot of them. And
the bodyguard isn't here.
Oh, whoops. Forgot to put her piece on the board. Blam!
Forgot to put a piece on the board.
Punch her problems.
I talked to her.
Punch
in
her
character.
problem. That's funny. I'm doing pretty good. It's kind of a rainy, overcast day today. It's supposed to be like that tomorrow too. Good day to kind of stay home, especially later on in the afternoon and evening. Kind of makes me wonder if they're going to end up doing that get-together at church tomorrow. I'm pretty sure they'll end up having it inside, but the lady just needs to take her snacks there that she made, and that's it. Yeah, I don't get removing manual saves, dude. It does not make any sense at all. Like, you already had them there before. Why? Just why? I love manual saves because I want to be able to save. Personally, I want to be able to save anywhere, and I want to continue off from there because that actually works out better as a better quality of life. Because what happens if you got to run into work, or what happens if you got to run to the bathroom, or if you know, just anything, family emergency, what have you.
¿Qué pasa?
¿Qué pasa?
The Queen is
How do you walk?
To bring the light back to the world.
Light back to the world. The
she
world.
said something about using the tree of life to undo the curse. That must be where she's going.
And so your purpose became clear. You gotta go to the forest and help the queen.
My boobs are so big I can't even fit into my trailer. I have to walk in sideways, and sometimes even then it's kind of hard. recently would go to Cyberpunk. Yeah, I actually had gotten Cyberpunk for $30 when it dropped to $30, and to be perfectly honest with you, it didn't bother me. I guess I'm a little bit more lax in terms of how my games are, but it only crashed on me like once or twice, I think, the whole time I had it. I beat the story mode. I did a lot of the side stuff. There was a little bit of side stuff I haven't done, but I've been wanting to go back. And matter of fact, I'm planning on firing it back up again because I want to see what all this new stuff is that they came out with dealing with it. Apparently, it's not very peachy. Oh, I love how that stuff looks. That's cool. So we'll just have to see what happens from there. Favorite kind of day? Yeah, no kidding, man. It's always good when you don't have to leave anywhere, but I gotta run into work at start work at 4 o'clock, so I think it's supposed to let up. Like, it's only supposed to rain in the morning and like early afternoon, and then like later on in the evening or something it's supposed to clear out, and then tomorrow it's supposed to be okay until like the afternoon and evening because we're going to have a cold front moving through.
Why choose a vulnerable weapon when you could buy a gun?
Which I'm pretty sure that you guys are going to end up getting it too if it's a cold front. Probably not tomorrow, but maybe Sunday. $30 on GOG, still haven't fixed it. Fat chick reminds me of a girl you used to be friends with. I don't even think I'd have. Well, no, never. I need to. I need to. No. Let's get this. Full. Sell trash. Ah, there we go. Double Lovin' Pounder. That's a shotgun. Sure, the latest patch update was buggy as crap. Yeah, from also what I've heard, they were planning on going back and trying to change everything in it too. Like, they were trying to basically rebuild it from the ground up or something. I'm like, how in the world do you even expect to do that? Like, without completely redoing things altogether again. Leather revolver.
Vault hunters always pay your debts.
I'll take it.
Ye old cha-ching.
Ye old cha-ching. That dude's like looking way hard into that vending machine. So that works better. I'm getting so close to things now, dude. I want to go ahead and unlock those other 2 slots for me to have 2 more guns. I don't know why they aren't already there. Oh, we gotta increase the challenge. Bugs are biggest problem. Game mechanics need to be totally redone from ground up in a lot of ways. Well, another thing is, Cyberpunk, like I mentioned, they were trying to make it seem like, oh, it's an end-all, be-all kind of RPG. It's going to completely revolutionize the genre, revolutionize the gaming industry.
Dr. Zed's portable cleric station.
Chance to corrode enemies. Ooh. Which wasn't the case at all. Is it a fun game? Yeah, but it's not like... It almost seems like it's not like any other type of first-person RPG that I've played. You know, in a ways. I mean, besides the fact of it being buggy, I mean, heck, it was worse than any game that Bethesda ended up putting out, if that tells you anything, when it first released, from all that I'd seen of it. When a section on the bridge led to a road was completely vacant, turned around, started walking back, away came and disappeared. Move RPG classification of the game not long before it was released. That doesn't make any sense because there's RPG elements in it. Ooh, I like the corrosive.
Try not to catch a stray arrow.
Don't get an arrow in your butt. The arrow in the knee. Starfield isn't a broken mess. All but completely lost faith in Bethesda.
Go kill
Yeah.
some wizards for me.
Kill some wizards. Actually, Elder Scrolls Online is really good, honestly. Like, that's one of the games that I keep popping in and out of, and it's honestly really good. I haven't had any type of problems with it, but obviously the other older Elder Scrolls games, that's pretty much Bethesda doesn't have really anything to do with it anymore besides milking the teeth of Skyrim so much to the point to the cow that is coming out of is now just nothing but skin and bones. But yeah, if you're looking for something Bethesda related to play, I would definitely end up going with that one. They're throwing out these tokens. Gun accuracy, shield recharge delay, not really having problems with that, but shield capacity, yeah, well let's deal up the melee damage too. And so, oh, I got another one here, so let's do more gun damage, and booyah. I really feel like they cranked up the amount of time that it takes for you to gain certain things in this, knowing it's a standalone. It really feels that way compared to the way that it was with me when I was playing it, just Borderlands 2. He'll lie, release a broken POS, expect the modding community to fix it. Yeah, no kidding. Because the way that some of these big developers see gamers nowadays is just beta testers, really. I mean, here's the thing with me. The only real faith that I have in games when they release, and this is like the honest to goodness truth, is mostly Japanese-based games. Now, granted, yeah, there is some Japanese games out there that are buggy as crap, that need work, just as worse as some Western games are. But any time that I've ever gotten a JRPG, whether it was full price or half price or whatever price, I've never had any problems with those games like I have with other developers. Not just Western developers, because obviously there's developers all over the world. But when you put them hand in hand, I've never had any problems when it's really came to that. Never have, and I don't know why that is. I mean, maybe from the Japanese game side of things, they mostly try to really go over their games as thoroughly as they can before they release them. I mean, don't ask me why that is, but that's always been my experience. Alright, so if it causes a standard explosion, oh, the blast radius is higher. Smart move. Instead of hiring beta testers, devout fanboy gamers that pay $60 to test it for you, modders fix it for no charge. Yeah, no kidding, man. No kidding. To 53 damage times 4. Oh, whoa, wait a minute. Initial implosion pulls enemy source grenade before exploding. Spawns 4 child grenades upon detonating. Spawns a number of child grenades that seek enemies and steal health upon impact. Oh my. Let's get that one.
If guns are magic, consider that a mana potion.
So, obviously, I've got... Well, there's so much ammo that's laying around everywhere, I'm not even worried about that. You see the grenade? Oh, it's a mod. Okay, yeah, I forgot about the mods. Change how grenades behave. Be on the lookout for new grenades. Hey, Claptrap.
If you find the right mod, you can throw grenades that home in on targets, or spew flame, or split into a bazillion tinier grenades. They're badass.
Retrieve. Well, there's nothing to retrieve. Claptrap secret stash found. Clam traps secret stash. Clam trap. Place the story. Okay. Yowza. Oh, never mind. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Let's see how this goes. Oh. Oh well. Okay. Blow about the the clam trap.
Yeah!
It's like what's his face from Star Wars. It's a trap. Well, I guess it can be. Oh, it depends on whether you choose to realize it is or not. Who's just leaving tiny little thingies over here? I got $1 on the edge of a cliff. That's lovely. Yeah, baby! Yeah! Statistic shanty. Alright. And it seems to me like they also give you 2 skill points in this besides just 1. Because I've only ever known them to give you 1. So, there is that. Let's see here. Can't wait for the re-release of Skyrim when it gets ported to our Ghost in the Shell style Neuralink. Oh man, that's funny. Yeah, no kidding, dude. What new do they put in the game? There's a new set of armor. Oh, I'm gonna buy it day 1. That's all that we can fit in there. It's everything else. Alright, let's see here. Oh boy. GTFO is on sale on Steam. Got good reviews so far. I know what GTFO stands for, unless it stands for something else dealing with the game. But what is it exactly? Isn't there a winter sale already going on? I mean, I don't know why it wouldn't be. Reloading guns increases fire rate for a short time. Well, that definitely works. Increases weapon swap speed and critical hit damage with all gun types. This might... Inconceivable. Chance to not consume ammo. Lower health and shields, greater chance of free shots. Well, if I'm playing on easy, and that hasn't really been happening lately, it probably wouldn't really be no reason for me to really get that right now. Not really worried about health. Damage increases movement speed and reload speed. That's understandable. The critical hit thing is something that gets reloading increases fire rate. Sometimes I can get wonky. Stream cooperative horror shooter throws you in a gripping suspense of explosive action in a heartbeat. I can tell you copied that. Yeah, copied that from the store page. Yeah. Well, I guess GTFO does make sense then when it comes to a horror shooter. It's kind of crazy. I haven't seen the trailer yet for Alan Wake 2, which I am, but it's kind of funny to me that they're actually going to make that a survival horror game, which in a sense, you would think that the first one would have been that way, and it did have some elements that was like that, but if they're going to go like full-on survival horror with this thing, I really don't know what to think about it. Because I'm not really a survival horror guy, but I like it if I have ways of defending myself adequately. So, we'll just have to see what happens with that. I'm just going to go with the critical hit thing. And I'm going to do that twice. So the weapon swap, yeah, that's faster, but the main thing I'm looking at is the critical hit damage. So, yeah, I know you sent me a link. I went to it and saved it, but I hadn't watched it yet. The complimentary nude mod and boo physics mod. Oh, lovely. That's great. Okay. Kind of sounds like Left 4 Dead. Oh, okay. Yeah, AW2, yeah. Yeah, AW root beer. No, yeah, that's what I meant. I meant the Alan Wake 2 in the Telegram message I sent. What the heck? Sir Reginald von Bartlesby. Oh, wow. So, he is actually a person. Why aren't you talking to him? Talk. Apparently he can't talk. You try to talk to him and he can't. He's just a jarhead. He's yeah. It's a jar with a head. I mean, a head with a jar. Or, yeah. Head made out of a jar. Dead Space... Boner farts. There you go. Dead Space coming back. The only... Well, I mean, it's cool the fact that they're remaking the original because Lord knows... If that's the only... That seems like the only real thing that we can get out of the Dead Space series is a remake. They really just need to go ahead and just bring the franchise back with a whole brand new title, because I really like the first and second one. I beat the first and second one. Haven't beaten the third one, but I went back to recently playing that a few months ago.
Yeah.
So we'll just have to see what happens to it. I know there was another game that was in development that we haven't really got a lot of news out of just yet, which is, it looks like before the Dead Space remake was announced, the trailer that came out made it look like Dead Space was making a comeback but under a different name, and I forgot what the name of it was, but the trailer was pretty wicked. So, pessimist about any game coming back, any remake, remaster, etc. Well, I understand that. I actually beat 2 games. I have beaten many games throughout my life, sir. I just have a tendency to bounce around a lot with whatever grabs my attention at that point in time. So there you go. Matter of fact, if I wasn't playing this right now, I would actually be playing Far Cry 6 again, because out of everything that I had been diving into, that seems like the main thing that has my attention at the moment, besides me going back and playing Caligula Effect 2, which is a JRPG. Okay, so I came up around that way.
Thanks, science, I'm not stuck in the dwarven mines.
So now it's come to a point where we're probably going to start venturing out, but knowing me, I gotta look everywhere. Search everywhere for everything and look for all the things and all that stuff.
Nobody's technically allowed in the forest since the world went dark, but the gatekeeper's a real pushover. Just tell him I sent you.
Oh, look, it's an enemy. They exploded. Oh, they touched me, so they got corroded. They touched me because my shield corrodes them, which I think is great. I'll blow your heads off. Yeah! Yeah! What the heck? Come on. I was shooting right at him. What the heck was that load of bull? Oh boy. What was that, a tiny skeleton? What was that, the skeleton of a child? That's what it looked like. What the heck? Perception overlook. Oh, that's so funny. They're utilizing D&D terms to go and talk about different areas in the game. What in the world? Ooh, it's all spiky on the bottom. I guess that spikiness is showing that I have some type of attack that comes off of my shield. New to do cockfighting in Far Cry 6 in on YouTube is hilarious. Dude, I did that yesterday, but I didn't stream it. I won one of the cockfighting fights. I got a trophy for it, too. Won my first cockfight. And a matter of fact, they have some free cocks that you can get on there. And they're different colored cocks. You know, some smaller cocks, some bigger cocks, some cocks that have a lot of feathers on them, some with not a lot of hair, some with a lot of hair, well, or feathers, I'm sorry. So yeah. But I think your cocks don't, I don't think that they have special powers or nothing. It's just like, you know, you seen one cock, you seen them all kind of thing, you know. This cock does this, and this it's just size and color difference. That's all that it is. But other than that, all works the same. So there you go. Shock barrel. Probably should have shot that. We know what's on your... Dude, I'm talking about roosters. That's what's on my mind. What'd you think I was talking about? Come on, dude. Get your head out of the gutter. Get real, man. Come on. Come on, man. Come on, man. Streetwise wharfs. I thought I said streetwise farts for a second. Alright, let's see. Out. Wait a minute. Oh, I was wondering if he meant to say out in his other message. I don't know.
Spiders will bite you. Keep your distance.
Great advice, Asta. Definitely would have figured that out on the road.
I am Asta Mumbles, and you will treat me with the respect I deserve.
Mumbles.
Don't get eaten by a tree.
Good advice.
I am Asta Mumbles, and you will treat me with the respect I deserve.
Yeah, I know there's like mutant trees in this too. I'd seen that in the previews. That's so weird. They're just sitting over there and like there's freaking undead rising up from the ground, but they aren't even doing nothing about it, just standing there. You know? It's like, oh, they're coming out of the graveyard. Well, let's just stand here. I'm gonna try this other one.
Hey, how about that?
Yeah! Yeah, it's so funny how the cockfighting game that they have looks like it's right out of like Tekken or Street Fighter, which I think is hilarious. I think it has more of like a Tekken look to it though. Well, a gun fell out and I grabbed it and I didn't check the stats, but I didn't think that that was what was going to come out of there. But I guess I'll check it now to see if it's reliable or not. Now, wait a minute. I might just try out this shotgun first. First and foremost. Let's see. Closed for your safety. No kidding. Really? I'd have never guessed that. But obviously there's some way to get over there, I would imagine. Still haven't picked up Far Cry 6. Seems worth it to you. Well, Tekken Virtual Fighter. Yeah, I had a Virtual Fighter look to it as well. Seems like it was a mixture of all the mainstream fighting games that came out. Well, I ended up picking up Far Cry 6 on a Black Friday deal for like $35, I think it was. So, personally for me, I'd say, yeah, it's worth that. I mean, it's been one of the main games that I've been playing since I got it. I've jumped around to a few different ones, but it's been like one of the main ones that I've gone back to. I don't know why, man, but like I really liked Far Cry 6 and I mean 5 and 6. I don't know. There's something about it. I don't know. There's something that I'm playing in it that is causing me to keep going back and playing it.
And I love, one of the things that I've always liked about the Far Cry series is some of the random things that happen in it that's just really stupid. Like when people go and get in wars and fights and you see all these explosions and bodies flying everywhere and crazy stuff happening. Like, yesterday there was a villager that ran their horse into the water and they fell into the water and then the horse caught on fire and went deeper into the water to get the fire off of it, and then the person was going to war with the soldiers, and then there was explosions happening, and I got ran over by a tractor yesterday, you know, just and it wasn't even a soldier that was on it. It was just a villager ran me over in the friggin' tractor because a war was happening at a checkpoint. I'm like, wow, thanks a lot. I appreciate that. They were basically trying to get revenge on me, I suppose, for the times I've ran over some of their people with vehicles because they wouldn't get the heck out of the way. BRB would have been more appropriate than out. Oh, he probably meant to say that in his other message, I guess. Because usually when people put an asterisk besides that, they meant to put it in the previous message. At least I do. I've done that many times. But I mean, I ended up having a problem with the driving mechanics in Far Cry 6, but then I realized the mode that I had it set to was called shooter mode, which I don't understand that mode, because if you're going to shooter mode, you can't drive your daggum car worth the flip. And I don't know, it didn't make any sense to me. So you just put it in driver mode and it works a lot better. You know, as long as you have auto aim turned on where you could just aim at the nearest thing while you're driving, it just really is helpful.
Be wary. The forest is full of horrors. Have you faced the handsome sorcerer yet? The sorcerer is as evil as he is handsome. Be on your guard. See that big tower in the distance? The sorcerer lives there. Have you faced the handsome sorcerer yet?
I would have figured he would have been over there. Yeah. One of the funny things about Borderlands, I can't remember if it was in the first one or the second one, it may have been the first one, but there was this fight that was going to happen that should have been a boss fight, and the boss kills itself. Like right at the beginning, it has some big monologue, and all of a sudden he falls down the stairs and kills himself, and you just see his health gauge just gradually go all the way down. You don't even fight him, he kills himself, which I think is hilarious that they put something like that in the game. It's something, I think it was some type of doctor boss or something. I know I am going to rent Tiny Tina's Wonderlands from Gamefly and definitely give it a shot, but I'm hoping that they really pump out the jams, if you will, with this game and really try to make it seem like it's make it seem like it's worth it. Is that even pulling anything up? Seems to me like it would. Just keep turning it and see what happens, unless there's something else I'm supposed to do. Well, I don't see anything else coming up. Oh well, I don't know. Maybe something else is supposed to happen later. I mean, why else would it give me the ability to do that? I thought that was a water geyser coming out of the ground, but it was just a waterfall. Hang him! So, okay, so I wrapped up from down around there, but not up over here. Oh, it's a shop.
Blood of fallen seraphs. Lovely.
Oh, what the heck? Oh, I need crystals to get that. Okay, well that's... okay. A shadow is a copy of self, only shadier. What? Every time you fire a gun, you have a chance to fire it twice. Oh. I got 5 of them. And that doesn't amount to jack diddly. I don't want to read any of these unless I have the stuff to be able to get them with.
Many secrets.
Yeah!
Okay. Black Market. Sells permanent character upgrades, only accepts iridium as payment. Earn more iridium as missions to find enemies in the treasure chests and the blah 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 blah. I knew about this. What you want? I ain't got none. I'm giving it to me anyways.
Stay on.
Stay on. Blood Dragon was the last FC game you enjoyed. Well, I understand why. Phil was telling me the same thing like a few weeks ago. I think it's also the fact because the world in Far Cry 6 is honestly really beautiful too. One of the things that kind of got to me was that even with previous gen hardware, it still looks gorgeous. And so I mean, what I'm looking at almost kind of made it seem like something that you would probably see on PC or PS5 a bit with the way that it looked. But sometimes you can't really tell that with the streaming that's on the PS4. Because the highest that I can go in terms of streaming is 720p 60 frames a second, I think. And even then I can't take screenshots or do videos or nothing like that, which I don't care anyways. I actually was planning on switching that back over if it isn't on there now like that. Yeah, I agree. The Starbucks hipsters thing kind of gets to me. It's just like before with some of the characters in the game, I had to turn the volume down or mute them completely because they irked my nerves with the things they would say and how they would talk. Especially that crazy chick with her two different color painted eyes and got turd locks hanging out the back of her head, and yeah. Leaving and returning frequently sometimes at work. Ah, I see. I can relate. I can relate with that. Absolutely. Sometimes I'll just go and hide in the bathroom for a bit and sit in the stall and watch my lady stream some, because she'll sometimes do that in the evening times every once in a while when the moon is full and Saturn is aligned with Uranus or whatever. Oh, smashy, smashy.
Yeah!
There's 2 pumpkins left around here, and I'm not going to go actively search for them. If I come across them, I'll hit them, but I'm not doing that.
Yes, the Queen went into the forest. It's too dangerous to go alone. I shall accompany you. Just 1 second, then.
Whoop, time out. I gotta take this. This Tina.
It's Mr. Torque!
Torque!
Put me in the game!
The game!
Okay, the gatekeeper is now Mr. Torque.
Woo! Wow! To see you, wow! So I'm a gatekeeper, huh? In that case, you gotta prove your badassitude to get past me. First task, blow up the village's scouting blimps with the fire weapon. Because reasons! You doing awesome with that quest? I bet you are! My back muscles are so ripped, you don't even know! This position's really good for the glutes! My back muscles are so ripped, you don't even know!
Oh, man. Lay out the caffeine and steroids, bro. Yeah, exactly. With the fight, what? Give permission in the forest, but I gotta blow up the airships first. I know it says fire weapon, but I don't have a fire weapon on me. I mean, I don't... Oh, wait a minute. Here we go. Inflammatory animosity. Oops. Oh, it's... Oh, so... Oh! Oh! Maybe... this? Oh, there we go. Yeah, no, it's just like a lot of people are going against Saints Row, what is it, 5 now? 6, whatever it is, because of them doing that. And I mean, I agree. And another thing is, I don't know if it's true or not, but a lot of people are saying, oh yeah, you're playing as a bunch of hipsters that are turning to the ways of crime for them to be able to make the money to pay off their college loans or something like that. I don't know if that's true or not, but it wouldn't surprise me if it was. That's why they have those flaming barrels there, in case you don't have a fire weapon.
We just destroyed the village's only way to see approaching threats. We had no reason to do that.
Alright, that ass task 2. Go to the town tavern.
Oh boy. Let's see. I don't know you. Freaking stupid people calling that you don't know. It's pissing me off. It's like, if you're gonna call me, leave this magical thing called a voice message. Otherwise, I'm not answering your call if I don't know you. And if you do leave a voice message, thank you. I'll decide whether or not to call you back. Otherwise, don't call again. Douche.
I wish my hair was spikier.
Like Cloud, Final Fantasy VII? Resident Evil movie was pretty bad. That's what I've been hearing too, but then again, I actually still want to see it just to see how bad it is.
The sorcerer stabbed my girlfriend through the chest.
Oh.
It's kind of a bummer.
It is Final Fantasy VII.
Beautiful chest.
She had a beautiful chest. Stabbed her girlfriend through the chest. That's out of Final Fantasy VII. That's hilarious.
When the wizard orphaned me, I thought I'd take bloody revenge. Instead, I just cried a lot. I wish my hair was spikier.
The sorcerer is as evil as he is handsome. Be on your guard. Be wary. The forest is full of horrors.
Wait, this town doesn't have a tavern.
Okay, you're at the tavern.
I swear I've heard that voice actor's voice somewhere before. The casting, yeah. Yeah, and a lot of people are ticked off about how they ended up doing Leon Kennedy in it, given the fact of who he is in the games. The way that he's portrayed in this is like apparently terrible. They're saying he's just like a really whiny kind of guy that always screws up and he doesn't redeem himself until like near the end of the movie or something. I'm like, that's not how he was in the games that he was in, or even in the animated movies that he was in, which, by the way, the animated movies are better than the actual live movies are.
Our owner has a problem. Talk to her.
Talk to her.
Hey, baby, I'm hung like a fault monster.
So it's hard to find and ultimately disappointing?
That's what she said. Moxie, I'm surprised you're not bright orange because that body is legendary.
That's awesome.
Hey, adventurer. It's
Hello,
closing
nurse.
time, but these idiots can't take a hint. Could you throw them out for me? Don't be afraid to get rough.
Moxie, I'm surprised you're not bright orange because that body is legendary.
Thanks, sugar.
Oh, come on, all right. I'm sorry. I'll never say nothing douchey again, I promise. Bitch!
That is unacceptable! Chase him down! Punch him so hard he explodes!
Oh boy. Well, I didn't know that I was going to have to chase after him, otherwise I would have got it better. Where is he? Maybe I need to cut him off somewhere. You lose some weight, Salvador.
This makes no sense. Torg is ruining your campaign.
I'm having fun.
Well done! You're now badass enough to survive the forest!
Oh, that was funny. Alright, Agent, I'll talk to you later, man. Thank you for coming in. Yeah. Yeah, he definitely doesn't. 12:31. Let's see. Wait a minute now. I think I lost my tracking as to where oh, there's a, I wonder if I can get access to that. Was that tavern only supposed to be something that was brief? Because I mean, I actually want to go back and look around inside of there, but I don't know. Okay, well, maybe it does still exist. First AK. Walla didn't like it very much, though. Oh man! Well, congratulations.
You're still alive.
Yeah, Agent OOE had gotten the AK as well. I think like a year and a half ago, or no, maybe a year ago or something. He got it on I think it was like some surplus sale or something.
Hey, Moxie mentioned me? Wait, that made no sense.
Yeah, that made no sense. You're talking about
Ellie
yourself.
gets to be the cool swordmaster, and I'm a tavern owner? Freaking typecasting. So this is the costume Tina wanted to put me in? Figures. Everybody's thinking it, so I'll just say it. Tavern Moxie cosplay. Works for medieval fairs, conventions, or postmodern feminist rallies. So I'm in a world entirely of Tiny Tina's creation, huh? If it weren't for how great my rack looks, I'd say this might be what hell is like. Welcome to my tavern, you old sugar. Everybody's thinking it, so I'll just say it.
Okay, there we go.
Tavern Moxie cosplay. Works for medieval fairs, conventions, or postmodern feminist rallies.
Store items. Yeah, that makes sense. No, we're not doing that. What in the world? They just appeared out of nowhere. This is strange that all of a sudden now we got these guys showing up again. We've actually been wanting to get an AK ourselves. All we've got is a handgun and a shotgun as of right now. I mean, we got various blades in the house and blunt objects for slashing and bashing, but we've got a... That's all that we've got so far, but the lady's been wanting to go to a gun convention that they have here in town. I don't know when they're going to have it again. And looking around there for... why can't I pick that up? Oh, I have to pick that up? It doesn't just automatically go into me? That's kind of dumb. I would figure since it's a currency that I would have to do that. Well, that's probably like the first time I've actually gotten any of that. Been a little thirsty for Moxie, yeah. Yeah, no kidding, man. Everybody, seems like everybody who's anybody who plays the Borderlands series would probably end up feeling the same way.
I just realized this is the first time we've met in person. You are very attractive!
Oh, nice. Nice. Finally can equip another weapon.
New mission! I want you to blow up the ocean!
Good grief.
Please get him out of our way.
Alright, fair enough. Okay, Mr. Torg, I banish you to the stocks.
The stocks?
Awesome! Anyway, I call Davlin the gatekeeper. I shall open the way to the forest. You will not survive the horrors of the forest on your own. I shall meet you inside and serve as a guide.
Yeah, you don't sound freaky at all, bro. See if there's anything outside the gates here. Really good, I can actually get another section here. 18, 20, let's see, 13 times 9. I've got one shotgun and a pistol. Now I need a rifle. 14, 18, 19, 20. So that's what we'll go with there. Got a pistol, shotgun, rifle. Okay. I don't think there'd be anything on the outside around here anywhere. I don't want to jump around there, am I? Crash and burn. Okay, the forest. For lack of a better creative term, let's call it the forest. Alright, well, ladies and germs, I'm going to go ahead and end the stream now. I'm going to be heading to work in like a couple hours or so, few hours or so, but I need to kind of chill out a bit, take care of a couple things, and get something to eat, and so on and so forth. But I do plan on being back tonight and streaming for maybe an hour, if I'm up for it, after I get off of work, which would be around, I would say, 11:30 Eastern Standard Time. So, or close to it. So, but anyways, I appreciate everybody coming out to the live stream and checking out the archive version and so on and so forth. But I will go ahead and end this like I always do. Later taters.